Hey everyone, so I am waiting for a video I made for my job to render to upload. But I wanted to do like some really quick tips. So last week, if you live in America or the United States, you know that it was a short work week for most people, meaning Monday was a day off, and so it was only like Tuesday through Friday. Now, to top it all off, I was actually away for the long weekend with my husband. I've posted pictures of that. But something happened on the Sunday when I was away at work, and like a system that should have worked perfectly just died, right? And that happens with technology. But because of that, I'm a planner, and that's actually what this is really about. So I plan out a month at a time. So right now I'm in the process starting to prep for November, laying out things I need to do on different days to make November run smoothly. And then what I do is, like on Friday, I break down everything I'm going to do the upcoming week, what days I'm going to do it on, being realistic, knowing the video's done, being realistic, knowing my kind of workflow, things I like to do, how long it takes me to do certain tasks. So that's tip one. You need to know how long it takes you to do certain tasks. I know how long it takes me to do a really great email newsletter for my families. I know how long it takes me to do a video for my families. And it's about an average. And I always put in buffer time. Well, all of that got thrown out the window last week because I had to spend probably 10 hours of my work week dealing with this issue and fixing this issue with a tech component. Now, the worst thing is I know whenever there's a tech issue that it takes me longer because I actually don't do tech. I'm kind of been thrown into it. So because of that, I know I have a lot of studying that has to happen. So basically everything that was supposed to be done last week, almost none of it that was on my list could get done because this very immediate issue came up that needed to be fixed and had a hard deadline. That meant this week has been crazy trying to get stuff done. So here are some of my tips of how I've gotten a lot done this week, considering last week was a little cray-cray. The first one is you just have to write everything down. I always have a large running to-do list of everything I need to get done that breaks it down, and then I also have extra lists that break things down. List everywhere. I'm a list queen. So what I have to do is I have to look at my weekly plan and say what didn't get done, what needs to get done, and prioritize, saying, okay, I have X amount of hours. We all have the same amount of hours in a day. How can I rework those hours this week? What did I have scheduled for this week that, you know what, I can push off to next week or the week after? What did I have on last week's list that I need to get done first thing on Monday because Monday it had to be done, right? So that's my second tip. You really have to be really honest with yourself with what might be busy work that can wait a week, what needs to be done right away. And also for me, another thing that I personally like to ask myself is, what tasks, the longer I put them off, am I more likely to try to push off, right? Because the longer we push something off, sometimes the more we'll keep just pushing it. So for me, that's huge. Like, I'm doing a ton of my videos today, and this whole week I've been doing videos. Why? Because if there's one thing I could push off and keep pushing it off as long as possible, it's getting my lesson videos done. So I know they were on the schedule last week. They got bumped because of this crazy thing that happened, that I have to get them done, almost all of them done this week, or they might not get done until like 24 hours before they're each due, which will make me more crazy then. Because what I'm doing is I'm getting a lot of this work done, and the whole plan is get this done so that a lot of the things that might flow in and out during the holiday times, I have flexibility around. So that's the other thing. Think seasonally. Figure out your busy season and your lighter season. And when you can, take a lighter season and front load a bunch of work into it so that when your busy season comes, you don't have all these menial tasks building up also. Those are all done and automated and ready to go. You can just focus on all those things that fly in your face during those crazier times. So those are my tips. I gotta get back to work.